Ja, jetzt ja. Ähm, ja, bezüglich dem EU Settlement Scheme. Es ist eigentlich ziemlich einfach. Da musste ich ein Bild vom Reisepass machen, musste mein Handy auf den Chip legen, das eingescannt wird, ähm, musste ein paar Fragen beantworten. Mein Gesicht musste gescannt werden, wobei das klappte nicht, aber das konnte ich dann überspringen. Musste ein Bild machen. Das hat ein bisschen gedauert wegen Beleuchtung, ja, Schatten zu hell, zu dunkel, bla bla. Das war aber alles relativ einfach. Und dann ging es eben darum, ähm, Proof of Residence. Und da lag das Problem, weil das einzige von der extrem langen Liste, was ich dem anbieten kann, um Proof of Residence, es geht darum, ähm, Continuous Proof of Residence. Also es geht darum, dass ich halt vorweisen kann, dass ich in den letzten 5 Jahren hier gelebt habe. Oder länger. Aber länger interessiert die nicht. Also muss aber 5 Jahre sein. Äh, und das ist, dass ich vorweisen muss, dass ich mindestens pro Jahr, in diesen 5 Jahren, pro Jahr, mindestens 6 Monate. So, und in meinem Fall äh, kann ich das nur vorweisen via meinen Kontoauszügen meiner Bank. Ähm, Dann hieß es, ich soll das natürlich alles so kurz wie möglich halten, also nicht so viele Dokumente, ist klar, dann ist es einfacher. Und, ne? Also es gibt ja jährliche, nicht nur die monatlichen, sondern die jährlichen. Die wurden mir auch immer im Januar jedes Jahr zugeschickt. Das Problem ist, wenn ich jährliche schicke, dann müssen diese auch zeigen, dass ich 6 Monate lang ähm, Transaktionen durchgeführt habe. Also das Geld eingegangen und ausgegangen ist. Und ich meine, ja, aber jährliche sind ja eigentlich nicht so ausführlich. Okay, hab's du mir angeschaut, steht natürlich nichts von ganz genauen Überweisungen und so Ein- und Ausgängen. So, da war ich mir schon mal unsicher. Reicht es aus? Weil eigentlich, so wie ich mir das angeschaut habe, zeigte das nicht. Also wenn ich mir jetzt vorstelle, ich kenne die Person nicht und die zeigt mir das, zeigt er gar nichts. Das weist doch gar nicht vor, dass der 6 Monate lang da gewesen ist. Beziehungsweise 5 Jahre dann, ne? Ähm, Dann war auch das Problem, weil die Bank, die hat mir aus irgendeinem Grund 2019 und 2020 kein jährliches zukommen lassen. Hatte ich auch versucht, die Bank zu kontaktieren. Die war auch total nutzlos. Aber gut, es ging immer halt noch darum, sind die ausreichend? Gestern Abend konnte ich sie nicht mehr erreichen, deswegen habe ich heute angerufen. Äh, und nach fast einer Stunde, 3 Minuten vor Schluss bei denen, hat tatsächlich einer abgehoben, hat fast das Telefon fallen gelassen. Ähm, Die klang total gestresst, war aber letztendlich freundlich. Hat mir erklärt, das wird höchstwahrscheinlich nicht ausreichen. Sie kann es nicht mit Sicherheit sagen, weil sie nicht eine von den Personen ist, die eine Entscheidung trifft. Aber nach ihren Erfahrungen her wird das nicht ausreichen, weil es geht darum, dass die sehen, dass ich mindestens 6 Monate pro Jahr eben in meiner Bank tätig gewesen bin. Das heißt, wenn da keine Transaktionen stehen, dann wird es nicht ausreichen. Also muss ich Monate schicken. Na ich, okay, das bringt mich aber zum nächsten Problem. Weil ich darf nur maximal 10 Dokumente hochladen. Das heißt, wenn ich jetzt 5 Jahre vorweisen muss, jeweils 6 Monate, das sind 30 Dokumente. Da sagt er, das ist gar kein Problem. Sie laden erstmal 10 hoch, speichern das ab, loggen sich aus, loggen sich wieder ein, was auch nicht so ohne weiteres geht, da muss ich lauter Daten wieder eingeben. Und dann kann ich angeblich weitere 10 hochladen. Also warten, ob es sich da wirklich sicher ist. Also ja, absolut. Okay, so viel dazu dann. Habe ich also dann probiert, fing an, musste erstmal richtig raussuchen, fing dann an, das hochzuladen. Und wie ich es mir schon gedacht habe, beim 11. Dokument sagt er, nee, geht nicht. Aber, sagt er dann auch weiter, sobald sie diese 10 dann hochgeladen haben und den Antrag abgeschickt haben, können sie weitere 10 hinzufügen. Da dachte ich mir, okay, das sind dann aber nur 20. Aber okay, vielleicht sagt er mir dann danach 10, dann nochmal 10. Egal, auf jeden Fall schicke ich das alles ab. Fertig. Und dann wird mir nur von Latz geknallt, so, das war's jetzt. Sie müssen jetzt nichts mehr tun. Ein Mitarbeiter wird das Ganze begutachten und wird eine Entscheidung treffen. Sollte das nicht ausreichend sein, wird man sie kontaktieren und ja, dann kann man halt besprechen, ob ich weitere... Warum so kompliziert? Und zumal, ich habe jetzt auch ein bisschen Schiss, dass die mir dann sagen, ja nö, abgelehnt. Weißt du, wenn da irgend so ein Sesselfurzer da sitzt. Das heißt, ich muss die morgen wieder anrufen. Ich habe eine Unique Application Number, die werde ich dann angeben und dann kann ich das mit dem besprechen. Gesagt, muss dann sagen, ne, ich habe 10 hochgeladen und mir wurde gesagt, ich kann dann nach 10 weiter hochladen, aber das kann ich jetzt nicht. Aber ich weiß ja, dass ich die 10, die ich hochgeladen habe, nicht ausreichend sind. Das muss mir keiner sagen, ich weiß das schon. Das beweist nämlich nur, dass ich in 2016 6 Monate lang tätig war und 4 Monate in 2017. Weil eben die Limitierung von 10 Dokumenten. Jährliche kann ich nicht, weil Barclays scheiße ist. Andere Vorweise habe ich nicht. Weißt du, die könnten das auch ganz einfach machen. Da dachte ich mir so, haben die nicht irgendwie eine Möglichkeit? Ich meine, das ist ja der Staat. Ich meine, haben die nicht eine Möglichkeit, irgendwie auf meinen Reisepass zuzugreifen und zu sagen, ja hier, der ist damals hier angetanzt und der ist nie wieder nie wieder hat er den Pass benutzt, um rauszureisen. Ja? Und mein Personalausweis auch, der verloren gegangen ist. Aber solche Daten, die stehen doch ewig drinne. Ja, also, ne? Ich habe so das Gefühl, das wird nur was. Aber andererseits, ich habe es auch oft gehabt, um das Ganze jetzt noch abzuschließen, bevor ich jetzt anfange zu zocken. Ich habe es auch oft im Leben gehabt, wo ich vor etwas sitze, online oder Briefe schreiben, wo dann lauter Text da steht und Regelungen und so weiter und ich sitze dann da und denke mir, ey krass Mann, Alter, das geht doch alles schief und hier und sowieso und ich mache mir Gedanken und Sorgen und dann rede ich mit einer Person entweder von Angesicht zu Angesicht oder am Telefon und sagst so, ja, so und so, so, fertig, Ende. Was? Es ist manchmal, dass halt diese ganzen Regelungen, die sind da so geschrieben, aber die Personen dahinter nehmen das nicht unbedingt alle immer so 100%. Ich hoffe, dass es in dieser Richtung geht. Aber es steht auch immer geschrieben, also selbst wenn man das nicht vorweisen kann, das ist jetzt so der erste Schritt, wenn man das nicht vorweisen kann, dass die auch mit einem korrespondieren, via E-Mail und oder via Telefon, äh, um zu sehen, was man machen kann, um das vorzuweisen. Notfalls, wie gesagt, werde ich das auf meinem Reisepass erwähnen. Ob die da nicht irgendwie die Möglichkeit dazu haben. Aber klar, ne? Gedanken macht man sich trotzdem. Oh ja, Schauen wir mal. Das habe ich jetzt zwar alles kurz in 10 Minuten oder so erklärt, aber kannst du dir vorstellen, wie lange ich mit dem Scheiß davor gesessen habe. Ja. So. Ja, ist beschissen. Da stand auch in der E-Mail, die sie mir geschickt haben, da stand auch, dass ich 70 Tage lang das noch einsehen kann. Danach nicht mehr. Mit Datenschutz. Wenn ich sowas höre, 70 Tage, dauert das so lange? Ja. Lange ist denn jetzt eigentlich noch? 30. Juni. Aber ich hab's ja jetzt angefangen, also 2 Monate sind jetzt noch. Minus ein Tag. Aber gut, was ich daran ändern kann, ist sowieso nicht zu ändern. Also, was? Wie gesagt, ich muss die morgen anrufen. Nochmal eine Stunde in der Leitung hängen. Idioten. Gut, dann mal in der Story weiter. Aber ich muss noch ein bisschen hier mich an die Steuerung gewöhnen. Okay. Ich glaube, ich weiß, welche in der Story jetzt bin. Dann wieder ein bisschen Action los. Hüpfen. Was heißt okay. Und Dreieck ist nichts. Ach, ist dann wahrscheinlich aktivieren, mit Leuten reden und so. Okay. Weil ich es muss. Ich fühle mich dabei nicht immer ruhig, aber ich muss. Weil, wie gesagt, der Stress, der setzt mir zu viel zu heutzutage. Deswegen vor einigen Tagen, war es einfach zu viel. Und das habe ich den ganzen Tag gespürt und das spüre ich Tage später immer noch, wobei es jetzt besser geht. Oh, bloody hell. warte einfach mal, bis der vorbeigeht. Ich könnte ja auch schwimmen, ne? Ja. Wie steige ich denn ab? Nee, so nicht. Ah.
There's Kratom. Race to the ground.
Ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, die konnten nicht schwimmen. Kannst du mal probieren. Insofern ich da jetzt hochkomme. Macht er nicht. Will er nicht. Ja, es kommt mir bekannt vor, der verweigert. Geht nicht ran. I don't want to die. Aber ist auch nett. Geh doch mal da mit dem Gaul ins Wasser. Oder kriegt er einen Kurzschluss. Die haben vielleicht auch Gefühle. Ja. Die tut manchmal Luft schwimmen.
The old bunker. Where it all started.
Hm?
What if I'd never found that focus?
Oh.
eclipse smashed through.
Ich glaube, das war ein
You won't
Eierschuss.
survive this.
More eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain.
Oh.
If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain! You dug your own grave, Nora! You'll be buried in there!
Oh, hou daar. Mine.
My turn.
What the fuck?
Please, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our
Gaia!
mother!
Varl and Sona. They're still alive.
Oh my god.
It falls! We did it! Oh, mother be
Finish
praised!
them!
Come here, EU settlement, idiots. Die. Die.
We did it!
Well, that was it. Well, I still got ammo.
I thought we would die.
Inventory Management, wie sehr habe ich das vermisst.
Seeker.
Aloy,
was brave.
your
of you
deeds
to come
reenact
back
the
here,
old
Seeker,
stories.
after
Another
everything.
metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost. You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us. I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the Embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Fällt mir gerade was ein. Bild wird kurz blau. Ich muss hier kurz den Sound für mich einstellen.
Oh, Mother be praised. It's the Seeker.
It's the Seeker.
How did she know? How is she here?
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did. Have you traveled far? As a seeker?
You wouldn't believe the things I've seen, Teb.
I knew you'd come back for us. You should speak to the High Matriarchs. They're waiting. You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
Leave me be.
Good thing I found Sona, huh? Can't have a tribe without a war chief.
I was wounded in combat. I make no apologies.
Of course not. Why would you get started now?
You should speak to the matriarchs. They're waiting.
In a moment. I meant to ask you some things.
Of course.
I should speak to the High Matriarchs.
Yes, they're waiting for you. We'll talk later.
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse. Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss. Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Ich erinnere mich nicht mehr. War ich hier freundlich oder so bisher in dem Spiel? War ich freundlich oder war ich ein Arsch? Oder war ich intelligent? Ja, das Beste ist ja immer so, so einem Hass mit Guten entgegenzukommen. Da wissen sie aber nicht, was sie mit anfangen sollen. Weil die erwarten ja irgendwie auf einem gewissen Level warten die ja darauf, dass du noch mehr Scheiße, ja, und dann kommt noch mehr Scheiße zurück und dann noch Scheiße und ja. Weil ich würde dir gerne in die Fresse hauen.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Cradle 9, Route 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Ich würde ihr eh nicht in die Fresse hauen.
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Na, erkennst du? Ich kann da nicht weiter ranzoomen. Mhm.
So these are... artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me? So this was it?
Where you were born.
But why? These look like... cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those... things, the multi-servitors. They took care of them.
There was no one else.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time. Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
So this is... where they lived? It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Children, like Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore. But there's food out there? We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold? I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other. What will happen to you? I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you. What will happen to us? You will be brave, and you will learn.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, the place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Control priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping. But to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the Bitter Climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Ja, dass sie ein Klon war, war ziemlich offensichtlich, oder?
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. Brood 1 access unsealed.
Ich meine, es war entweder das oder dass sie ein Nachfahre ist.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try, anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
Untainted will make the murderers pay for what they have done to the Nora.
Those faithless murderers brought slaughter to our tribe, but they will not escape All-Mother's justice. Goddess protect her, so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects the land.
They slaughtered our tribespeople and thought us broken.
Aloy,
But now...
how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Ja, in dem Outfit sicherlich. In anderen Outfits sehr weniger.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana.
You've got mail.
She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the Sacred Land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission?
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the Sacred Land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast?
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the Sacred Land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Teersa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more. But I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
All Mother spoke to her. It's truth.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Have faith in the goddess. The Anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
She is our Anointed.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Shush, Arana. She's the Anointed.
The Anointed will wash all signs.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
She is bound by faith 10 times more. The Anointed will make the murderers...
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your Anointed.
Goddess protect her so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects the land.
In all my years, I have never seen...
Just as All Mother struck down the Metal King, her Anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
They slaughtered our tribe's people and thought us broken. But now we will show them
She is All Mother's blessing.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
I pity any machine that stands against her.
The goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
Ihr seid alle dumm. Weiß nicht, ob dir das aufgefallen ist, aber die haben den Ort für Teil 2 kurz erwähnt, Forbidden West. Soll ja angeblich noch in diesem Jahr rauskommen. Naja. Aber von den Viechern kriege ich nie genug, gell?
The shadows are getting long.
Na egal, da haben sie nur ganz kurz erwähnt. So unter anderem da, wo Rost hingegangen ist, um seine Rache auszuüben.
Stamp on this place.
Well, well. Always told Dervahl a woman would undo him, and he had it coming. I've calluses older than you.
I have calluses enough if you want to test me.
She's Sparks. I believe it, Flamehair. Petra Forge woman. Aloy. Machine hunter. Machine hunter. I could have a use for you. Straight of it is, we're being muzzled out of our own claim. That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast. It's a dispute settler.
Das wäre ein merkwürdiger Huster. Mit einem Mundfurzer. Ich hole mir mal kurz was zu trinken. Nee. Ich war schon seit einer Weile durstig, war aber zu faul aufzustehen. So, und wenn man dann schon abhustet mit Mundfurzen, dann ist es wohl soweit, oder?
What is this place, Petra?
The Free Heap. Free because we answered to no one but ourselves, the metal, and the dust storms. And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past, from the leavings of the old ones. Breathe it in. Get the smell in you.
Smoke. And sweat.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I can taste 5 metals just in my spit.
So all this scrap was left by the ancients. Was it a battlefield?
Stockpile maybe. Or a rubbish heap. Packed so tight it all fused together. Those old ones tossed away more than we'll ever know.
Ja, ich hatte halt nichts parat. Ich musste dann aufstehen, muss Wasser holen und dann muss ich ich weiß nicht, wie das heißt, naja, halt so eine andere Flüssigkeit reintun, damit es Geschmack gibt. Und dazu muss ich aufstehen. Und ich kann da nicht hinrollen. Könnte ich versuchen, aber dann müsste ich über Denise rollen. Und dann müsste ich durch die Tür rollen. Der Hund würde mich wahrscheinlich doof angucken. Dann muss ich um die Ecke rollen. Und selbst wenn ich überall hinrollen könnte, Da muss ich trotzdem aufstehen, weil ich den Wasserhahn nicht erreichen kann. Ja.
But don't you want to know? To understand what it all meant?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole lives trying to make sense of it. Not me. What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah, don't need to understand a forest to chop down the trees for your arrows.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful, you'll scald your tongue with that fire. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are finished. All their inventions are under mountains now, rust on bones. My sisters and brothers of the Forge will make a new world.
Nee. Faul. Manchmal.
So you're a Forge woman. You run the Forge and the town too.
The town is the Forge, and everyone pulls their weight. The right way to do it, without all the Ealdormen having their say. If we were back in the Claim Oseram land, 3 days argument anytime someone wants to hammer in a bolt.
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. You need hot air to keep a furnace burning. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up Petra Forge wife. How do you like the sound of that?
I don't think it fits you.
Good answer. That's why I left. I was still young from the Forge then. Could make anything of myself before I cooled in my ways.
So you left your homeland and came here?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. We finished just as the Mad King got a taste for blood. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone who stuck with me. We lived job to job until the war ended. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Long abandoned, metal piled up high. A place to start again. A place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought the lasting mark came from the hardest strike.
I suppose you know better now that you're an elder.
Trade secret.
Vielleicht soll da einfach keine Milch rein? Nicht, dass dir das Teil dann auch mal irgendwann explodiert. Naja, besser später als nie, ja.
This weapon you're working on, I've never seen anything like it. Your design?
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with strategy. They needed to shake the walls, turn the mad Sun King's army to blood and feathers. What's that face for?
Weapons with such power.
It's not the weapon, Flamehair, it's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain link. I'll make you suffer them one day if you like. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry, eats metal like a snap maw.
You said you're being pushed out of your territory.
Out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just after we opened a good seam of weapon parts. And now we've got a standoff with a gang of bandits at our foundry. They blockaded us out. They're sitting on our power cells. Guess they like shiny things. Well, to finish up our defenses, I need those parts and cells. In and out job. Keep your hands clean.
I'm not afraid of getting them dirty.
Aren't you a blast of air from the bellows?
If I had right of rule, I'd have taken the town first. More slaves for digging up lightning boxes.
Then make your claim for it when the others get here. Won't be long now.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Now I'm sure.
Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells.
Son of a dick.
They saw
Here,
me.
the girl!
This is it.
Regroup! More where that came from.
Es hatte deine... Es hat...
Facebook halt. Passt. Habe ich aber auch noch nie gesehen.
There, a power cell.
Wie komme ich da jetzt schon wieder hin?
Easy, easy.
Nee, auch nicht. Ah, Ich sehe es da hinten.
Okay, done. Now to get into the Scrapper's Run and find those weapon parts.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
Ooh.
All this scrap. Dragged here from who knows where and when. Lots of scrappers prowling. Hope they haven't stripped the corpse of the scrappers made that pile. Now let me find something Petra can use. Fast. Back to Petra. I've been in the scrapyard long enough. Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more bandits coming. The rest of their clan. They want to take the town.
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Then we'll let it talk terms for us. Now take it up and brace yourself. Don't press it against your hips, if you ever want to use those for...
All right, I got it. Ugh, heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Ugh. Come on, then, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Manners! She's working well so far. Improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner. Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you bungheads! They only have 1 minute!
They're gathering under the bridge, Aloy. Bring it down on them.
What? It's your bridge.
Bridges come and go. Shoot it down. Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a rout.
I like that gun.
Oh, my teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work? It could have not worked?
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed, Aloy Machine Hunter. I won't forget it.
Neither will I, Petra. Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
Ja, aber ihre Füße tun ja weh.
Oh, you got one up on Dervahl then. He was always better at holding a grudge than a hammer.
Oh yeah, everyone knows Carja Wares. Carja Wares is famous for breaking.
So, ist mittlerweile schon circa 2 Stunden her. Wie schaut's aus? Willst du noch? Kannst du noch? Oder machen wir Schluss für heute? Ja, ich denke schon. Abgesehen von vielleicht einkaufen, weil das kann ich eigentlich auch am Montag. Äh, ja. Ja, weil morgen hat Aldi nämlich nur 6 Stunden offen. Das ist dann immer das ist immer den Zeitraum, wo ich zwischen Wachwerden und Frühstücken, nee, zwischen Aufstehen, Frühstücken und Wachwerden bin. Ich habe nämlich keinen Bock mehr aufzustehen und dann gleich einkaufen zu gehen, weil mache ich lauter Fehler. Äh, ja, und halt das Übliche sonst. Aber dann abends eigentlich nicht. Also kurz, ja, denke ich schon. Ja gut, machen wir so. Gut, bis dann.